So as I was saying, because this is Chris Nelson once again. As I was saying, it's part 2 of the video. As I was saying, I would encourage you young people just to be yourselves, and don't let your anger or whatever you're going through to disturb you from your peace, disturb you from being where you are destined to be. Okay, use your anger, use whatever you're going through, put in write a book about it. Write, if you're an artist, you know what I'm saying, write poetry, write songs, sing about it. Create the music, create the magic, draw. You know what I'm saying, draw, and write songs. I would say also to walk around. Go to a quiet place, a quiet space, and walk, and just be with the Most High. Talk your feelings out. Go to a counselor. Find people that you can go. You can talk to that you can trust. Find an elder you can talk to and trust that loves you and want to counsel you. I'm saying that has patience with you. A lot of times I don't have patience with young people. If you have a problem, if you got this and the third, I don't have patience. I don't. It depends on how you treat me and how I treat you. And it also depends on how you treat yourself, how you view yourself. And on Juneteenth, I didn't have the time to really sit there and counsel a young man or talk him down, because he was already heated, and the climate out here is crazy. It's really crazy. So, I want to warn every young person and every elder. You know what I'm saying? Elders, just watch your back. Be careful, tread lightly with these young people. Don't be scared, but be mindful of how these young people are these days, because they don't care, and it's our fault. Like I said, Gen X and also millennials, it's our fault. We dropped the ball. Some of us dropped, not all, but some of us dropped the ball, and it's up to us to really fix that. And I also learned that I can't save everybody. I can't help everybody. I can do what I do, and working with young people all those years up until like 2022, 2023, it was a trying experience. It was a blessing and also a trying experience working with young people every single day at the summer camp program for all those years, 7 years from 2006 to 2013, and working with young people as a TSS worker, as a PCA worker, and now as a direct support professional. At that time, all the way up from like 2014 to 2014, 2015 to now, up to 2022. It's been a trying, but also been rewarding and thing to see, because a lot of these young people I work with are now graduates from high school, or also graduates from college. I had 2 people in my family, in my extended family, one neighborhood niece and another neighborhood nephew, graduated from college, and they're doing their thing. My biological niece, she's becoming a senior now. She graduated from being a junior to being a senior now next year, and really excited about that, to see her graduate. So I went to a lot of graduations this year. I went to different people's places, different parties, just having a good time. I'm saying, enjoying life and watching these young people I actually directly mentored. Some of them were my direct neighborhood nieces and nephews. I'm saying, and so yeah, I'm just really proud of everybody I've actually was able to connect with. But there were some people I wasn't able to connect with. I'm saying recently or a couple of years ago, I was not able to connect with. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn how to live. I had to learn how to live with that and just move on. You know, and apparently, like I said, on Juneteenth, 2025, you know, that young person, that young brother, didn't really forgive or didn't really actually moved on. You know, he had all this anger inside of him for no reason at all. And he called himself wanting to do something to me, you know, or try to do something to me. The Most High said walked away. You know what I'm saying? So I would say it's only by design and only by divine intervention that really helped that situation. And also the sister who talked to the young man, she had to talk him down, you know, while I was leaving, walking away. So yeah, you know, like I said, I had ego in my ear saying, "We should have stayed. You should have stayed. You should have said something, or stay in your ground." I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what these young people have. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So it's either I fight and risk going to jail, or risk becoming an ancestor, or they go to jail, or they become ancestors. I chose to just walk away and live. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you must do that. Unfortunately, in this world, in this climate, it's not about fighting no more. It's about killing people. It's about, people unaliving other folks for no reason. So, as much as I wanted to stay and risk my life and, just being stupid with them, I said, nah, can't do that. It's so much to do, so much to think about, so much to really process and explore. And trust and believe me, I did want to say this, but I needed to say it because I was really pissed off. However, when I got to the art museum, the African American Museum, I was able to just dance it off and have a good time and just do my thing. Because like I said, things could have went left that same day, earlier that day. So I just wanted to encourage you guys, you know what I'm saying, to really watch your spirit, watch your energy. Be in tune with the Most High and manifest, and watch what you say to yourself. And also watch what you say to these young people. And young people, watch what you say to us as adults, as elders. You know what I'm saying? We're both fighting the same fight to live, okay, and survive. Not just survive, but thrive and live. So I encourage everybody. I encourage all you young people who have fire, who have rage, who have anger issues, and whatever trauma you went through. I feel you. I feel for you. I feel for you. I want to encourage you guys to live your life and to love and to find happiness and peace and manifest greatness. Okay? Use your anger. Use that anger. Use that anger and turn it into righteousness. Turn it into something great. Okay? Use that anger and go against what things are happening in this country right now, which is crazy. All right? All right? Read books. Study who you are. Get the knowledge of self. Get into the knowledge of self. Read books. If you can't read, ask an elder. Ask an elder. Don't go to teachers too. But I would say ask an elder that you really respect, that loves you, and also that you love right back. If you have your grandparents, or uncle, aunts, your aunt, your uncle, an aunt, an uncle, a grandfather, grandmother, a big cousin, big sister, big brother, you know what I'm saying, or a mentor, go to those people, ask questions, you know what I'm saying, and don't be afraid to listen. Don't be afraid to listen and to what the elders have to say. And the elders, you know, we must do better. We must do better. I'm saying, what I learned through Juneteenth is that throughout this whole situation this week, and also throughout what's happening within this country, we as black people, we as melanated people, we as the original people on this planet we must come together. Despite the bullshit that's happening right now, we must come together and join together. And despite this white supreme criminality system that we live in, we must come together as a people. And all of our allies, if you feel the same way, let's come together and stop this bullshit. Okay? Because we all can live in this world together in harmony and peace and love. All right? Okay? The system of white supreme criminality, I call it white supreme criminality system, is playing all of us. Wake up. Like Michael X said, wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for yourself. All right? Wake up. Wake up, y'all. Let's wake up, elders. Let's wake up, young people. Okay? Let's do it together. The old should teach the young. The old should teach the young, and we will. And the young should teach the old, and they will. We all should teach each other. Work together. Let's find a common ground and a balance. Okay? All right, y'all. Happy Juneteenth, 2025. I love you. Stay strong. And yeah, don't give up, young people. Let's go. All right, let's go. I encourage you guys to come out and to Morton Summer Jam. We're going to have Morton Summer Jam on July 27th, 2025, next month. It's the last Sunday in July. Come out to Morton Summer Jam. Come to Morton, PA, which is in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, next to Yaden, next to Upper Darby, next to Springfield, Delaware County, not Springfield, Montgomery County. Ironically, Springfield, there are two Springfields within the same state. Probably a third Springfield somewhere else in Pennsylvania. But in the southeastern Pennsylvania, there are two Springfields. So the Springfield I'm talking about is Delaware County, not Montgomery County. So come out to Morton, PA, near Springfield, Delaware County, near Media, near Swarthmore, Yaden, and Southwest Philadelphia, and West Philly too as well, and Upper Darby and Darby. All right. I love y'all. Stay strong. And yeah, young people. You know, yeah, older folks said, yeah, our people. Let's come together and do well. All right. Y'all be well. Be safe out there. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend, and also enjoy your week. I love y'all. Peace. This is Chris Nelson. Stay safe. Happy Juneteenth. Happy New Week. Happy Black Music Month. Happy Black Music. Happy Black Music Month. Love y'all. Love yourselves. Stay strong, and live on purpose. Live in purpose, and also live on purpose. Peace.